Hello, welcome to, or welcome back to, the channel of the Nasdaq Scalping Bot. It's a channel about a Python program that is meant to do some automated trading on the Nasdaq with the goal to have some passive income. And in a daily report, I show you guys what did I change in the code, what did the bot do, and how did we do on the market. And if you wonder what did happen today, just stay. So let's start as usual with the code. And if we're going to take a look at the code, you won't see, or again, you won't even see because you don't know the entire code by heart. But there are no changes in the code. There is nothing that I really changed yesterday, and that's why I didn't brought a video yesterday, and there's no daily report of yesterday. But because there were a lot of errors in the API like we had the day before, and today also you can see right about, again, bad gateway, and then we had a retry one, and then all was good again, and then we had a bad gateway again. So, and yesterday we had the same. We had bad gateways, timeouts, and some errors in the actual code. And I'm going to show you what happened yesterday. That was my fault, of course, that I didn't notice it, but by retraining the AI and by adjusting the code with the new AI values chatted with DeepSeek, the file name, this one, was not correct. The file name was correct, but the path was not correct. So it was not guided to AI models, but to, I believe it was ML data that was sent to. So I retrained the AIs, but they were the wrong AIs that I used, because when I make a prediction, I load the models from the same safe path. And those two, it's now corrected. You now see it's AI models, but those two weren't the same. So I trained AIs on a different place, store them on a different place than the actual AIs that I want to use. So I had to delete this ones, the two random forest and the XGBoost AI models. I deleted those. I adjusted the right pathway, retrained, and then we had a working version of the bot yesterday. And that was during the entire day. And it was useless to start a bot at a certain moment, and it was totally useless to do a daily report with nothing happened except some minor changes in the code, like I just tell you in about, 2 minutes? So I did not make a video yesterday. It had no use. For today, there were no changes in the code today, and the bot worked as it should be. And you see, besides some API errors, we had a lot of contracts opened. We're going to look at it, and now you see right here there are also API errors, but these one are as it should be because the market is closed. It will say it was closed somewhere. Rejected. Yeah, US 100 is currently closed. So yeah, of course, it's closed. And then we get these errors that he can't fetch any data. And so I completely understand this, and it's not a problem for now. Okay, that's said about yesterday and the changes in the code. And we also see we had a lot of trades. So let's go to the bot screen And if we look at the bar screen, we see we had a nice day, although I want to show you in the market in a minute. We had a nice day at the market, and we had a total loss today of €5.44. A lot of trades were made today, and the bot functions as it should be now that I corrected the arrows off. And you see right here we're going flat, as in the market is really close now. So the bot, there's no complainings about the bot. And let's go to, oh boy, the market. And I want to take a closer look at this one, because if we're going to take a look at the market, and this is the 5 minutes, we see that we have a lot of ups and downs, blue candles, red candles in the 5 minute zone, and which usually means that the bot has a lot of troubles with doing this, as in what the heck is going on. But usually could not handle this, and with all these small candles and 2 or 3 candles and then doing nothing, usually means that we had a lot of losses. But with the new, and I see that we still have one contract open at this moment for a positive €1.15. Yeah, so it will be open for about the next, I guess, 1.5 hour, the next half an hour, maybe something more. Then we will see what this will bring. But usually we didn't. And if we're going to take a look at the reports for today, man, oh man, look at the number of contracts that has been opened today. Unbelievable how many. And some were bigger losses, minus 465, and a plus of 411, a minus 435, and a plus together of 250. So at the start of the day, I thought, oh my goodness, this is going a big disaster. Then during the day, you see, if my mouse will comply, yeah, you see we had some blue profits, blue numbers as in profits, not large ones, and the red numbers also not the biggest losses. So it went up €4 plus versus a €3 loss, and then again a €4 loss, another €4 loss, but a €6 plus. And so we're trying to break even, and I see right here we had a €10 plus with some minor before, and the loss is €3, €2.47. And I think by myself, now I'm looking at this, €2 plus, €6 plus, that having a €5 loss today with all the action I see that the AIs did, with what is going on the market, I think the bot handled itself pretty well in these kind of circumstances. I wonder what it will be tomorrow and even the next week, because I will not say that now that I have the bot running for 1 day and we see that there are no errors and the new configuration of the AI is being used, I wonder how it will do for tomorrow and for the next week. If, that's a question, if the market coming to a more ease out position that we had. If we're gonna look, and I did it yesterday, because April 2nd, my birthday yesterday, April 2nd, Donald Trump, in all his wisdom, put tariffs all across the globe. And well, I opened a new one, and this is the exchange rate of euro versus USD. And I will show you yesterday, where I take the 1 day. Okay, there it is. Can you see it, guys? There, I'll bring it a bit more over to this and move my face. You see, yesterday, when we started, there was a euro versus US dollar of 1.07, which means for every 100 euro I can buy 107 US dollars yesterday morning. Yesterday, after we started, at the end of the day, I had to say, after the tariffs were known, after the bell, we rose all the way up to 109, which means for every 100 euro, I buy 109 US dollars. And today, you can see on the long wick, we had a moment that we had 111. $111 for 100 euro. And 100 euro is not much. But I'm not talking, for me, it's 100 euro, of course. But the people out there, the really, really rich one, if they would have want to buy dollars and they buy, let's say, $2 million versus a price of this in euros, let's calculate. Let's take the euro USD. There's already there. This is 110. Let's say that I want to buy 2 billion. Am I correct? I gotta count 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we have to pay 1.8 billion euros. 1.8 billion euros for $2 billion. If I wait at that moment, at this moment, and I buy, so, I'm babbling, yeah, because it's the current. So the current one is 108. So you can imagine, if I buy at this point at 100, let's say 110, this is easy counting, and I can sell those dollars when it goes back, not this one, down to, let's say, 103. So in this region, I make millions of euros profit. And with those millions of euros of profit, I can do some tariffs. Yeah. Well done, Mr. President. Well done. We are very glad that you fucked up your own economy and inflation, because we are getting better. We are getting the better deal, and you and the companies are getting worse. And I feel absolutely sorry for the citizens, for the working Americans, that they have to pay for your stupidity. It blows my mind. It's the expression, I believe, that's used in America. It blows my mind that this is happening in the US. Let's end this video. Have a little fun every day. Like, subscribe, and see you guys tomorrow.